Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm at the end of my day, ready to go home. Just want to tell y'all real quick. I told y'all the 50% off sales coming, so it's here this weekend, August 6th and 7th, Saturday and Sunday. Hope I got the dates right. 6th and 7th, 50% off. If you ever want to try the Health Daddy Wow product, now's the time. You put the promo code in wow50, wow50, WOW50. Okay, so that'll be the promo code. You get yourself 50% off. Going into fall, you want them good herbals. You want to build up your herbal cabinet. Now's the time to get what you need. All right. So this weekend is the time. I told y'all it was coming. Real quick, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I'm gonna do a video about what is woke. I know we hear a lot of woke culture and all that, even the media. I'm gonna be nice. They have gotten a hold of it and have spun it to where they're kind of making a joke out of it. But woke is knowledge of self. Okay? So you just can't play with the word woke. Only those who are woke know they are woke. And the thing about being woke, there's no going back to sleep. You can ignore what's going on around you, and you can just play it off or what have you. But once you are woke, so to speak, then there ain't no going back. So that's what knowledge of self is. So we can spin this word all you want to, or all they want to, and that's the best way I can explain it. Knowledge of self. Throw woke out the window for a second. Knowledge of self. SELF. That's what you want. And when you have knowledge of self, that's one key to unlocking the universe, if you want to call it that. You can't just say you're woke. And somebody just can't label you as woke. You got to have knowledge of self. And if you don't have knowledge of self, it shows. It absolutely shows. Knowledge of self is knowing who you are in your own skin. Not what somebody taught you. Not what you learned in school. Definitely not what you learned in 12 or 13 years or 14 years of school. That is not knowledge of self. I don't care what color you are or call yourself. You got to have knowledge of self. And that's a task to know. Knowledge of self. Well, what does that have, Daddy? What is knowledge of self? That's knowing who you really are. That's knowing what your body needs to survive. That's knowing. If you have knowledge of self, nobody can fool you. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. And there's certain things I want to say, but I want to I'm going to save it for the actual woke video I'm going to do. But woke, to sum it up, is knowledge of self. And a whole lot of people run around here thinking they woke. Nah. I'm going to put it like this. if you're woke, you're not going to eat a pork chop sandwich. Now, I know that might be difficult for some people to comprehend. And I'm not sitting here on some high horse trying to say, trying to discredit people or anything like that. But I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. If you're so-called woke or have knowledge of self, you wouldn't dare put a piece of white bread in your mouth or a pork chop. That's just one of the things I just mentioned. That's just one of the things that equates to woke. It's about what goes in that vehicle of yours, meaning your body. And if you do put a pork chop sandwich in there, you absolutely positively know what's going to be the result of it if you do things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I was to eat something like that, bologna sandwich, pork chop sandwich, I'm going to pay dearly for it. Because my body, I haven't eaten that kind of stuff in 15 years. So I'm going to know what's happening to me. People who are, still eating like that, and first of all, you mad at me right now because I said that. I know you're mad at me, but I don't know what to say about that, because that's another reason why you don't have knowledge of self, because you mad because I said, if you have knowledge of self, there ain't no way you put that kind of stuff inside your body. And that's a key to health, knowing what to put in there. You gotta know where you come from. Knowledge of self is comparing things, in my opinion, to the first people who walked the earth. People say, what we supposed to be eating? See, this video is getting longer than it's getting longer than I wanted. People say what we supposed to be eating and drinking. What did the people who walked the earth, the first people, what was they meant to eat and drink? What was easily accessible to them? I'm going on 15 hours of work, so chill. What was easily accessible to them? Man, I could go on and on. Let me ask you this. If fish oil, I'm going to go here real quick. If fish oil or fish was so good for the brain, and the creator wanted you to have fish for the brain, why would he make it so hard for you to catch, or she, or whatever your beliefs are? Why would the creator make it so hard for you to get this brain food? Sounds to me it'd be kind of easy. In a plant, it's ginkgo biloba, gotu kola. Those are plants where you can go just get them off a tree. Accessible if you really want to heal the brain. Why would the creator make it where you'd have to catch a fish and use some kind of oil from a fish? We wasn't born with fishing poles. I done had this conversation a lot. Man, I heard sweating. I done had this conversation a lot with people. So I said that to say, you have to kind of, I know we're not primitive now, but you have to kind of compare this. You got to kind of compare. See, it's kind of hard to explain. You got to kind of compare that situation. If we was meant to have fish to make our brains stronger, in my opinion, we will be born with something like a fishing pole to catch fish with if it was that important to us. We would have been born with weapons in order to kill these beasts, or the speed of another animal in order to catch them if we were supposed to eat them. Because if you look at it, if we were supposed to eat animals, the first people on the earth would have starved. Because animals don't want to be eaten, so how the hell are you going to catch them? So you wasn't born with any weapons, so what you going to do? You're going to kill a deer? What else? A chicken? A buffalo? I'm talking about the first people, not later in life. I'm talking about the first people. How would you have survived to even get to where they started killing buffalo and all that? There had to be just vegetation that they could just go and easily get and eat. And it had plenty of nutrients in it. And the womb man had to have nutrients, because if she had a baby, she would have to have plenty of breast milk to keep that life going. And in my opinion, ham, turkey, chicken, fish, or any of that don't promote breast milk. So I want to leave you out with that. This video is longer than I thought, but I originally wanted it to be. But I'm gonna do another thing on woke. Don't let the media define woke. You can't define it. It's just something that you have, or you finally wake up to. That's why it's called woke. And to sum it up, woke is knowledge of self. Knowledge of self. And a lot of us do not have that. And I can prove it. So with that said, this weekend, baby, 50% off, code word wow, WOW50, if you want to try some of these wonderful products for the first time, or build you, a little herbal cabinet. All right, I gotta go. Talk to you later.